Hey guys, we're back with more Persona 3. I'm sorry for the kind of break in between here. I did record this last week, accidentally messed up the audio somehow. Decided it was easier just to go back, start the game over, and get back to this point. And now I can't remember where the hell I was, because as I went to go back to record, I got very sick, and so I haven't actually touched this in about 6 or 7 days. So it's evening, so I'm assuming we're just supposed to go to bed or talk to someone. Ugh. So, while I was horribly sick and on my deathbed, okay, 4th floor, some interesting things happened. First, we got the first long, more than just the character trailer for Persona 5. That was interesting. Hold that thought since we were having a cutscene. Hold on to that Persona 5 note.
Ah, there you are.
As I said, I'm not going to really talk over these, so...
The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please.
I think I found my drugs, guys. All my pot, marijuana, cocaine.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier.
He'll be my interrogating officer.
How you doing?
Okay. Let me
Who
start off
is your
by
drug
asking
dealer?
you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working.
And
there were
Yukari
coffins
almost shot
everywhere.
herself in the head.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad.
So let me see if we got this straight, just for anyone who's tuning in for the first time. We wear red armbands, we go around killing off, eradicating the shadows. Persona 2 had Hitler. Nothing wrong here. Oh, and we shoot ourselves in the head.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news.
Even 9/11?
All of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you
This
to join us.
is the best out of context shot ever.
We've prepared an evoker for you.
Wouldn't
We'd
it be
like you to
horrible
lend
if she
us
mixed
yours
up her
tonight.
normal handgun with an evoker, just put it in there?
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
So anyway, really quickly while this is going off. Persona 5 was shown off. Its style leans more towards Persona 1, Persona 2 than it does Persona 3, Persona 4. We'll come back to that in a second though. Here goes this stupid cutscene again. Or not. Okay. Are you gonna let me talk? Or are we gonna go into more context and exposition? Because you know I'm not gonna go over to exposition unless I actually have to read it. Exposition.
Hi, how are you?
That is the most neat bed I've ever seen anyone sleep in.
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
And by soon, he means this is gonna be
The end of everything.
And by soon, he means this is gonna be the longest LP probably I'm gonna be doing.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget.
So going back to my little neo-Nazi reference here. Boy in striped pajamas, there you go.
Okay then.
Boy,
See
I
you
can
later.
feel people getting ready to shoot me. The boy has disappeared. Yes, I'm assuming there are some of you who aren't honestly able to read. Because I don't know your life. I can't pour your cereal. Are we sure? You hear something. It sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down?
Meh.
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone
It's your
I wanna
favorite people,
introduce.
your favorite person, guys.
Hey, hurry up. Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Who's the man?
Junpei?
Because I'm the
Why
man.
is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here.
Class
as of
2F is
today.
also probably regarding his grade point average.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential?
Yeesh, Kari.
Real?
You don't need to go raiding on Junpei's parade.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but...
So Junpei was crying like a baby. We just see all this blood and coffins everywhere. I'm like, meh. Meh.
He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. You should, since you're a Persona user. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right?
Junpei is the best
Me, John?
person in this entire game. Who's the man?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Actually, let
We're gonna
me...
go do something?
Actually, I think this is loud enough I can probably talk over.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
Man.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds
You know
like
the best
toothpaste.
part about this little comment right here? I've actually seen several photoshops online of like Junpei holding just like a tube of toothpaste that says Tartarus on it, and it just says a little advertisement. It's like the best thing I've ever seen.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
You won't.
I hope so.
You'll just find
The chairman will give us the
hundreds and
details
hundreds
tomorrow night, so be
and
ready.
hundreds of floors of grinding. Ugh, so much grinding. So much grinding. You guys are lucky I'm cutting this out. Grinding is probably about 2/3 this game. Yeah, that's not even an exaggeration. You overhear a conversation. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is to sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow's when we have morning assembly. Ugh, I'm too lazy for that. I'll pretend I just didn't hear. The first bell has rung. So, anyway, back to my little ranting. Persona 1 and Persona 2 is very close to Persona 5. That's where we left off, right? Yeah. So I've actually seen a lot of people crying that it's not a clone of Persona 3, Persona 4, and that it's using a different art style altogether. I'm ignoring
Thought I was gonna
this.
fall asleep in there.
Or not. We're actually gonna have an important character, okay.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm.
Junpei's pregnant and Yukari's the father?
Oh, are we having that talk?
We're gonna talk about where that baby came from?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Don't leave me. I don't know what's going on. Someone.
Wow, she didn't
think
waste
she's
any
onto me.
time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student
Hey,
council.
Hikari.
Unless-
I'm plenty busy here. Do you know how long it takes to get this freaking hair to stay dyed as blue? You have to bleed it out. You have to reapply the dye. Come on. I'm plenty busy, thank you very much.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
And before Yukari Mitsuru shipping, I know where you guys are going with that. Don't think I don't. You're told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. We'll hold the Persona 5 talk for when we get to Tartarus, because that's apparently when we're gonna actually get there. You walked home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. This is actually very accurate to how I am in real life. Just saying.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided...
I don't know, that is a pretty nice lamp in the background there.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's
Grinding
this
heaven.
Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as
Let's
long
just
as
climb
we
all the
don't
way
go
to the
too
top.
far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax.
Unless you're doing a
I've got
minimalist
your
run,
backs.
which case, well, you'd have to climb it eventually, but
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
because I'm a lazy
I'll
piece
stay
of
here.
crap.
As you know, I can't
What's
summon
the worst that
persona.
could happen if you don't have a persona? Set the shadows will tear you apart alive. It's nothing. It's nothing. Guys, it's 4:20. Hopefully Junpei brought something to blaze.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
That lifelike animation on the people. Yeah, they got a lot better at animating people for Persona 4 than they did Persona 3. And then Persona 5 actually really went above and beyond. We'll talk about Persona 5 in just a few more minutes, people. I know that's probably where you're actually going to most likely want to be more interested in.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you
I'm pretty
talking
sure that's a
about?
David Bowie movie.
What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
You'll have plenty of chances to fight shadows while wearing a cape, too. But that is for a different time and a different place.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By
Yeah, I don't really care about Yukari.
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look
I'll
like a
fucking
leader.
stab you, Junpei.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of
And
that.
these aren't even the sexy kind of personas. You don't want to be screwed by them. I do what I want. Yeah, I think this is the trippy effect one. If you saw the Persona 5 trailer, you know how funky Igor looks now.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of...
Currently, I am
these
capable of answering
questions.
these questions, but that's spoilers.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time
Oh gosh,
will
shuffle
soon be
time in this one
scarce.
blows.
But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner...
You know,
in
you
which
keep
I
telling
can
me to
best
come on my own
assist you.
accord, but then you keep summoning me here.
Until then, farewell.
Okay. Actually, I think anytime after this, pretty much will be of me wanting to actually be there to fuse personas. Or summon them, really depending on what my mood suits for. Although, I'm not going to be summoning too much, probably.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up?
I'll
look
stab
like
you,
a
Junpei.
zombie. Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man.
Cut him some slack.
Alright. Are we good? You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also save your progress by assisting the clock to the left of the entrance. There's a bike here. I think this is the clock I want. Checking memory card, 8 megabytes for PlayStation 2. Saving. Stealing your guys' credit card information. And saved. Wait, what? And up we go. Yes, I'm ready. Bring it on! Bring it on! The shovel block, I think. Survey says...
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
No.
Hear me.
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies. They shouldn't be too tough, but practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it.
Until we run into the personas that I know for a fact will screw us.
Why is she always like that?
Okay. I think we're finally able to refer back to Persona 5, maybe. Nope. Let's begin. Keep in mind these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now see if you can eliminate all of the shadows wandering around on this floor. Okay. So I've seen a lot of people crying that Persona 5 is not going to be exactly like P3 and P4, but more like Persona 1 and Persona 2 from what we can tell. Press the X button to use your weapon. If you hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. I think I'm being listened to. That is great audio lag here.
Takaba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience.
Speak for yourself.
Would you like me to explain the base?
Nah, I think I got it.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna... That is great audio lag, what the heck?
That one just won't die.
Please hit!
Oh yeah, I can't exactly control my party members, can I? Ugh. So, yeah. I don't know. I still think that it's gonna be great regardless, and that people just need to get used to change. If you are able to strike the enemy before you have sparked, you don't gain the initiative on the Meh.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider. Do you want to know? The enemies you're facing have a weakness.
That's alright, I think I got this.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
You happy?
Attack again.
Here's our chance. Attack! Get him!
By all means, Persona 1 and Persona 2 weren't bad.
Complete victory. Great job.
What's going on here? Okay, crap. Why is it freaking out? One second, let me try to see what I can find out. Because my computer is not supposed to be doing that audio distortion. Sorry about this. I'm trying to find what's causing my computer to... Okay. Is it the audio cables? Okay. Okay. That should be better. Fuck you. I think it's just my computer on song. Just around the corner.
If you would you like more?
You know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna ignore this and talk about Persona 5. So anyway, Persona 5 looks like it's gonna be great, regardless of what's gonna happen.
Yes.
No, I don't care about tutorials. I know how to fight.
You exploited the enemy's weakness. One more.
So let's talk about what we've actually seen so far with Persona 5. It looks like from what I've been able to find, your group will assume the role of Phantom Thieves, where like you don masks and use your personas to steal stuff Okay, sorry about that little cut there. Elgato decided to crash in the middle of a battle. It's always nice, isn't it? You wonder if this... After battle, you'll occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you'll receive that persona. The other cards, each of which have a unique... blah, 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 blah. So at this point, I will take any of them, just because... I actually probably want this one, though. So we welcome Pixie... Oh, that level up sounds not... That's new.
Yes! My skill level.
Oh, good, you're still lagging. So anyway, the trailer also introduced the initial party, just kind of that you'll have, kind of like Yukari, Junpei, and the main character here. So it looks like you'll have the main character, who is essentially Harry Potter that likes to cosplay as Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. Hold that thought. If you are another party member has a... Okay.
There is a better way to defeat all of your...
You'll have Naruto, and then Junko and Oshima. Oh, and a talking cat.
There may be time... This...
We have this kind of figured out.
Attack again! Awesome! The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going!
I do really like the jazz music they chose for Persona 5's trailer, if that's an indication of what the music style is going to be.
You attacked the enemy's weak spot.
Just because... I don't know, jazz music is kind of underrated. I kind of started to like it after I played a lot of Fallout New Vegas. That's it. Because I would just leave the radio on while I went everywhere. Even though it made it harder to sneak around, it was worth it. Ugh. Shuffle time to Oracle.
Yes! My skill level.
What else? It seems in Persona 5 that... freaking hell. So real quick, I'll just end up... Damn it. I don't know why my computer... Press the square button. Okay. Split up. Yeah, okay, my computer doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me tonight, so... I guess we're just gonna save and quit for now and... Go on.
Welcome back.
Ugh.
So,
As soon as we can, but just real quick, while we're kind of finishing up here.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence,
One of the
that's the
things
best
to know
thing you
about
could
Persona
achieve.
5 that were kind of interesting. Seems you summon your persona by lighting yourself on fire, blah blah.
I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll
She'll
catch
kill
up
you,
to you in
Junpei.
no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
I'm gonna start pumping so much protein my kidneys won't know what's coming to them. Boy, did Portable 2 fix a lot, didn't it? Ugh. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save then, and I'll make up for it next week with a longer one. I was honestly gonna try to do at least an hour, but it doesn't seem my computer's exactly gonna work with that, so we're just gonna save and yeah, we'll regroup. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Next time we'll try to actually talk about